We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Tom Glavine, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7:20.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Sheffield will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got a nice 14-game hit streak going. That's 2 weeks every night of coming to the ballpark and getting a base hit in the game. He's got to be feeling really good about himself right now. He's building on that confidence, no doubt.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at 263, 33 home runs, and 83 runs batted in. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Olson stands at first with 1 out. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Steven Piscotty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Acuna digs in now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding into the box, Gary Sheffield. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. On a line, that's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
At the plate now, Tom Glavine. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Wilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Taken in by Semien. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Austin Allen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Austin Allen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in now, Sean Manaea. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sheldon Noisy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a high pop-up. Culberson has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box, Andrew Jones.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Noisy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. They're tracking it, but this is big trouble as it's down, and it's going to roll a while.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Albies takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Now batting.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Paul Blackburn is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Wilson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Tom Glavine.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 6-0. Settling in now, Marcus Wilson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch grounded to the right, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, making it an even 250 for his career. And they're on the board at 6-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. Albies scoops it up. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Stepping into the box, Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to the ready now, Andrew Jones, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A ball and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint here, where you get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there, double.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings. Ramon Laureano will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 22.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball on the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounded up the first baseline. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The 0-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're down 7-1. Yusmeiro Petit gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Albert Pujols is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cody Sullivan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 8 and the A's 1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
High chopper to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Andrew.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Weekly hit to third. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A 1-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Acuna takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. J.B. Wendelken enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So up steps Ozzie Albies and right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Wilson is there, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Gary Sheffield. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Robbie Grossman will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. High in the air out to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 now. Chris Martin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Lou Trevino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Marcell Ozuna is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Marcell Ozuna.
Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And there's one down now.
Catcher number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Sullivan will swing it from the left side right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In now, Charlie Culberson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Push me too far, stay low, low, baby, you was messing.
Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, his head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Atlanta Braves blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Tom Glavine gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sean Manaea permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They left 6